What's up, guys? And listen, Justin, trick or treat, because it is episode 263 of the Monday Night Wars, and I am Chad Talks. And listen, you can either give me something good to eat or you can smell my feet. But either way, this is Jmack Gaming.
What the fuck did you just say?
It's Halloween Havoc, brother.
God, I hope no one has to smell your stinky little feet.
They're pretty ripe.
Oh, gross. Let's just start the fucking... Ugh.
Oh, 72! And in a decent pre-show match, AJ Styles with a big win against Diamond Dallas Page with the Styles Clash.
There you go. Styles. Best match he's ever had.
69? Well, I don't know. How did he do against Jericho? Not Jericho. Ric Flair many months ago.
Best match he's ever had.
Oh, yeah. What did he get? He got a 69?
They both got 69s.
Nice.
And then we got a pre-show match for the 24/7 championship, Chad. And in
a pre-show bout. Oh, sorry. It's your match. Go ahead.
Pre-show bout that had the final four of John Cronus, Robert Melee, and Mikey Whipwreck. James Mariotto wins it again.
Little Guido.
3-time 24/7 champion, Chad.
Oh man, he beat Kurgan. Or sorry, he beat whatever the fuck his name is.
I don't know if it's
James Mallet.
I don't think it's Mallet. I think it's Melee because he's Canadian.
Ah, well, he beat James Mallet.
Robert, man. Call it whatever you want. It's your show. Robert Mallet it is.
Yeah, he beat Robert Mallet.
All right, Chad, let's start the show.
Oh, with a 79.
No, just a 70.
Match. And a 70. That's a 79 in my heart.
Chad can't.
Rob Van Dam defeats Big Papi Chavo in 11:44 with a frog splash. It was frog splash versus frog splash. But in the end, Rob Van Dam won and makes defense number...
Are you sure?
2 of the WCW Cruiserweight title.
I don't remember Chavo doing frog splashes.
Chavo did a frog splash.
Did he?
Yeah.
Okay, I believe you.
Good. And Rob Van Dam celebrates because he's one of a kind.
One of a kind! Hey!
And we have ourselves an impromptu tag team match. So listen, basically the total cable package basically demanded a match because they want to get back on their winning ways. But alas, they didn't, because in a decent match, Steven Regal and Alex Wright defeat the Total Cable Package in 11:39 when Steven Regal submitted like Lex Luger's having a horrible time, but he tapped out with a Regal stretch.
Come to Papa, Lex. Come to Papa. You can face Eddie in about 2 months if you come over here, buddy. Come on.
At Mania?
Come on.
We have an 83. That's right, everyone. Kurt Hennig is back. He is back from rehab, and actually, you sent him to rehab, and I hired him while he was in rehab.
Yeah, because he almost overdosed on drugs and died.
Yeah, but he's turned his life around.
Redemption angle.
In a superb match, Kurt Hennig defeats Randy Savage with a Hennig press. And his first night back in WCW at Halloween Havoc, wins the World Television Championship with an 83 match.
True. There you go. Perfect little match right there, Chetty.
Apparently his gimmick got an awful, which is something you'll love to see.
Yeah, not good, Chad. Not good. He's also... because he's a heel right now, but the game gave him an old school... because you booked him as a heel, you goofball.
Oh, well, that's not great. Oh, whatever. We have here a triple threat tag team match. And in a decent match, Hardy Boys defeat Shark Boy and the Hurricane and the Faces of Fear. And the order of elimination was Shark Boy and Hurricane first. Oh, ripping power. But then the Faces of Fear got pinned when the Barbarian got pinned by Jeff Hardy, and the Hardy Boys win the WCW World Tag Team titles. Matt Hardy was injured when he won this match.
That's true. Imagine if he wasn't. This could have been a banger.
Yeah. Would have been a banger. I mean, 71's a banger, right?
Yeah. For your tag division, yeah, that's a banger.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, there you go. And they celebrate, Jen.
The Hardy Boys celebrate.
Good for them.
Good for them. And, an 82. And a good match. Ooh, this is crushing. Dean Malenko spent so many months trying to impress the WCW higher ups, try to impress the fans to earn himself a shot at the U.S. title, and he finally does it. But it's just not good enough because in a good match, Sting defeats Dean Malenko with a Scorpion Deathlock and makes defense number 3 of the United States title. Man, you gotta feel bad for Dean Malenko.
Do I? No, I don't. Dean did outwork him in the match, though. So,
Well,
so
there you go.
maybe Sting's on his downfall.
Maybe.
Maybe. We'll see. Doesn't matter. Next segment. Next. Oh, here we go. Oh,
We have
here
a
we
hype
go.
package. We got a hype package from classic matches from Mexico when El Hijo del Santo. It just highlights this guy's going to be a star, and they got a 74.
Including his one match in WCW where he beat Conan.
Yes.
Yay.
He's 35-1 now. And in a good match, this got an 80. And in a good match, Chris Jericho. Yeah, I bet you forgot this match was happening.
I think Chad forgot this match was happening. This man didn't book a damn thing about this. Chad wasn't on Thunder for the last 2 weeks.
One half of the global tag team
Jericho's running around with Ahmed.
Chris Jericho defeats Taz in a one-on-one cage match when Chris Jericho escaped the cage. So basically, here's what happened. So Ahmed was going to pin Jericho, but Ahmed opened up the door and broke up the pin. And while the door was open, Ahmed powerbombed Taz, and Jericho escaped through the door. And Jericho wins the match, Justin.
Guys, I legitimately, when we were booking the show, and he says, okay, up next, cage match, Taz and Jericho, I said, what? Excuse me? What is this match? No idea.
Oh, here we go.
There we go. I mean, 95 there. That's, yeah, because Bret Hart.
It's got a 95 and a superb match. Bret Hart defeated Chris Benoit by submission with a sharpshooter and makes defense number 6 of the global title. Listen, Bret Hart bringing prestige back to the global title.
Imagine the bangers you could have with the world title, though.
Imagine.
But that's just
imagine. But alas, it's not quite yet.
Just a wet dream.
Just a wet dream. And Bret Hart celebrates a 99. He is so over. Oh my gosh. Maybe we should take the belt.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Can I just
Maybe he should take the belt.
Can I just book both shows? What's going on, Chad?
No, not yet, silly. 92 and a superb match. Kevin Nash defeats Scott Hall in a one-on-one last man standing. And Scott Hall could not beat a 10 count by a jackknife powerbomb. Here's the thing, Justin. So Kevin Nash gave a jackknife powerbomb with Scott Hall through a table. And guess what? Not only was it through a table, but it was on top of a pizza box. And Kevin Nash ate a slice of pizza.
Oh my God. The callback to the pizza. The callback to the pizza.
It was in catering when he hit the powerbomb.
Chad, you got
fucking Jerry Lawler Jr. was enjoying the pizza.
He's in rehab.
Oh. Drago was enjoying the pizza.
Out of anyone on your bloated roster, you're just the one man in rehab.
Carino and Drago were enjoying pizza.
Chad, this show's got a chance, man. It's got a chance to beat a 96.
We will see how the rest of the matches go.
Blues?
In a bout that had good wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd, Justin, this is a big win for the flock. Mike Awesome, Saturn, and Chris Kanyon defeat Goldberg and the Steiner brothers when Mike Awesome pinned Rick Steiner with an awesome bomb. Goldberg on a losing streak.
Yeah, I was about to say that's 3 straight pay-per-view losses for Goldberg.
Goldberg, he didn't take the pin here, but it still is technically a loss. And the flock get the win. Big match for the flock.
It's a huge match.
You have to imagine that they're earning their spot at some gold here.
I don't. Yeah. But they're earning their respect too, and that's huge.
You mean to tell me, a 78 And in a bout that had great heat and good wrestling, Chef Psychosis defeats Ric Flair with a guillotine leg drop and makes defense number 2 of the WCW Universal title.
Banger. Absolute banger.
Big win for Chef Psychosis,
Yeah.
beating Ric Flair, the Nature Boy.
I was, again, when you were booking this, worried that you would flip the belt over from Chef, because that's what you did last time.
God, no.
You did it
Why would
last
I do
time.
that? Listen,
History repeats
listen.
itself.
You learn from your mistakes.
There you go. There it is. Chad admits that he's made mistakes.
Oh, yeah. Chef Psychosis shouldn't have lost. Listen, he's putting on bangers.
Okay, your main event, Raven, Mick Foley.
Main event, Raven
What's
McFoley.
your prediction for segment rating, Chad?
Oh, man. Listen, I'm going to be pessimistic, so that way if it does better, I can be happy. And I'm going to say an 85.
I'm going to say 96.
You say 96? All right, let's see.
92.
And in a bout that had superb wrestling and great heat, Raven. Mick Foley. Okay, I thought it was great chemistry, but it was Mike Tenay and
sorry to get your hopes up.
And Heenan. Yes. And a bout that had superb wrestling and great heat, Raven defeated Mick Foley with 2028 with a pile driver and makes defense number 3 of the World Heavyweight title. And Raven also wins the WCW Hardcore Championship. Raven, dual champion.
That is correct. Dual champion. And he ends it with 100.
And Raven celebrates with 100. You have to assume the rest of the flock were there too. They hoist him up as Raven holds both titles and Halloween Havoc. And that pay-per-view got?
Predictions?
I'm going to say 91.
94. 92.
92. Good pay-per-view.
Told you, blue number, but just not good enough to beat.
Not good enough, but 2 banger pay-per-views.
Look at this run right here. You switch Chef down to here instead. Oh, that's a fucking 97 for sure.
Yeah, but I feel like, listen, if I switch Chef and Rick down below, what does that say about my confidence in my Universal Champion?
You don't have 2 back-to-back title matches, world title matches?
I mean, okay, fair. But either way,
the Fed does that right now. They never have 2 back-to-back world title matches.
Maybe I should have Chef Psychosis open.
Yeah, there you go. That would be a good idea.
That might be a good idea. But either way, that was Halloween Havoc. Leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of this pay-per-view.
The banger.
Two bangers, Justin.
2 bangers. Proud of you, Chad.
You know what's next? We got Survivor Series and World War III. 2 big pay-per-views.
Huge.
One of the big 4 for WWF and the last pay-per-view before Starrcade. And listen, World War III, that decides who faces Raven.
Oh, I forgot all about that. The Rumble of WCW.
Or Psychosis, depending on what they pick.
I would hope Psychosis. Imagine Bret Hart taking on Chef. Imagine.
We'll have to see.
Wet dream.
We'll have to see.
All right, we'll see you for Raw Nitro.
Is that your pick? Is that your pick, Bret Hart?
Knowing how you book things, it literally could be Steve Corino. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know.
It will not be Steve Corino.
Spoilers.